Move forward.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not.
Oh, this is where she stabs herself. Okay. Falls into the ocean.
If divinity takes on arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request.
But I prefer doing things my own way. However she said it, yeah. I remember that line. That was a cold line. Everybody loved that line.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you, warrior.
Interesting. We have to fight her. Never mind. What the hell?
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Ooh, yes. This song sounds awesome already. Ooh, a new creature.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was
Shit.
born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
My problem is I'm not doing very good.
Start with me!
I thought I was, but a lot of it's very weird moves I can't see taking place. But they do.
The fight is on!
Okay, now I can do some stuff. I didn't expect a new creature or boss.
Together we have
This music is just perfect. Now I kind of have to get Lupadona.
with me to victory!
Alright. It's doing something though. Ooh, God, I'm glad I dodged that.
A human life is nothing more than
Oh boy.
scream
Okay.
life and death.
Uh-oh, what's happening? Okay, stay away from that shit.
Pray to me!
Oh. Combo. Okay. Oh yeah. It is something different. They're making this pretty cool. It's more than just a normal fight, you know? Ah, yeah. Oh.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud? Pitiful! Cry!
Oh, so in a way, Mia gets her fight. I guess.
Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Scar? Oh, God. Heck.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I left just beneath me to solution to my dozen deepest fears. Glory's not all about winning, but blazing till we last.
Hey, yeah. Cool. I mean, that's kind of probably the end, isn't it? I had to guess, kind of round it off, but maybe not. Oh, nice.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
The Thernodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
I'm sure the Thronodian's not dead. It's just not in Septimon anymore.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Oh, what do you know? Abby came out of their stupid sleep as usual.
Finally, stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
Oh yeah, she's never seen Abby.
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimon? I was just talking to you, and then boom. It felt like something just covered me.
What, a blanket? Do you need a pillow? Did you want to go to sleep again?
First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
Everything.
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Ooh, is it going to tell me the story? That's the vibe I'm getting. So I won't be confused if I happen to be confused. Oh, that was confusing. So Doomsday's out of the question. So now it's going to tell me the real... So this is the source. How things started. And in the fake story, these aren't the real things that happened. And I guess you can just kind of read what happened in each of them to kind of figure out, especially this one. Yeah, I'll have to look over these. Carthea set off to hunt down the playwright who's behind all of it. I want to know how the fuck Scar got out, dude. Like, Jinxie wouldn't have just let that happen. How'd he get out? And if he is out, then Jinxie should tell us so. You know what I mean? She should like reach out. Hey, that the guy with the cards escaped. You know, just say something. It's kind of weird that he got out. And this is the thing. I'll read those later. Now it's coming to an end. It's not over though. Exchange information. Oh, here you go.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source.
Why didn't you tell me anything?
It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro.
So it was
which
fake.
Severed my contact with the outside world.
Okay. So it was fake though. This whole thing's been fake. Well, I guess it's not fake anymore,
I
but
found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role.
she wasn't the protagonist anymore. It was Mia, I
We
guess.
traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script.
I would like to see that battle. What does that look like? What can he do? What's his abilities?
Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Oh, this is a good time to learn stuff, I guess. Tell me about these rules and
Lupa
stories.
and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon.
Oh, hold on a second. Wait, if you're the protagonist, the role thing, right? Rover doesn't know their name and they have no memories. So they stop being the protagonist, is what you're telling me. I know that's a stretch, but that's what happened to Rover. You know? Anyway. It makes you question some shit, don't it? Right.
I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks. A limitation of his resonance ability.
That's a crazy fucking ability.
This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the dark tide upon Septimont.
I have another question.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Yeah.
Righteous
Tell me about the Threnodian and the Central Hub. What the hell is the Central Hub
One?
really,
The central
anyway?
hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before.
What's the point of it, though?
Activating it requires 2 key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency.
Let's see.
The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the Central Hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous
Tell me about
One?
the other Praxis leaders.
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye. The other, a man with scars across his face.
Okay, now Rover knows that Scar's out, so...
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
No,
Righteous
that's all I can
One?
ask. So.
The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over.
Of course it isn't over. We haven't had some gigantic epic battle. Not
There
yet.
is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger.
That does not sound good.
Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
But to drag you here?
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Oh my gosh. That's gonna be so cool. Like, how often does a character, like, in another version go to another place? We don't see that very often, if at all, that I can remember. If she actually shows up at Black Shores, it's gonna be very interesting. I hope you get to see Shorekeeper interact with her. That'd be neat.
The event that brought forth the dark tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your death.
My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cardathia didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
More
Is
questions.
there anything else you want to know?
I want all
I'll
this
hold nothing
information
back.
because I don't think you'll get it otherwise.
Cardathia saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Cardathia's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartathea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing
Tell me
back.
about Mia and the Threnodian.
Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged.
Kinda like Carta or Fleur-de-Lis. She was welcome death in a way. So both the daughters were ready to die. Somebody kill me, please.
Is
kind
there
of thing.
anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Nope, that's it.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now.
Thank you.
It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me.
Well, I feel
Her
like you freed her.
reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
20 years in the making.
Defeated the Threnodian. You also set her free.
See? See?
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimal. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Okay. Where am I anyway? Oh. Where's this place at? Oh, I see. Something for me. I wonder what that's gonna be. Anything related to Rover and their memories is always gonna be interesting. Whoop, that's not correct. Yep. Right. Ooh. Now this should be interesting. What is this?
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place.
Sure.
You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Mm-hmm.
For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimalt.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Ooh. Take it. Yes. What is this? I feel a faint frequency of...
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds.
Hunting grounds?
The blight cloud still lingers there.
Oh.
When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
Oh, that's someplace I can't go yet.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest.
No.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Make a grave for Mia. Something like that. That's what I think. Oh, the flower, right? Nope, it is make a grave, essentially. What's that?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So I think she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold.
It's beautiful.
Beyond the Colosseum.
What a nice picture.
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
I did it. This guy's singing way too loud, by the fucking way. Calm down. Ooh, did I just get a copy for Rover? Did I? That was just... Is that what
Let me be there for
yes,
everyone.
this is the one I've been wanting. This
As we head
makes
toward
Rover a
our
better
shared
healer.
future, leaving the past behind.
My arrow team just got way better. Yay. Heck yeah. So, quick little review, I guess, is... Well, it was awesome because you get a lot more answers and depth answers. Just not kind of leaving you kind of still guessing. Of course, you're still guessing, like, what the heck's the bad guy? What are they up to? They're still doing something bigger, right? And it's building up to something awesome, obviously. So, yeah, this is really good. Although it felt short. It was shorter than the other one was. It took like, I don't know, an hour, 30 minutes or so, a little bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out all the other stuff in the game that's left. I think there's like one new little event of some sort, but anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out, and tell me what you think about this update in the comments. I'll see you next time though.